What's good, Grind Schoolers? It's your boy Ralph, and today we back in the shop. So today what we're gonna do is we are going to finally pull the motor out of the Monte Carlo. I'm not gonna talk too much because I'm sure that we got a lot to do. Dash is about to be on his way over here, so I'm gonna try to get the car prepped. The motor is technically already sold. I posted it before, obviously I pulled it out the car because I don't want any downtime of the car just sitting here. So one of the homies, the one that taught me how to weld theoretically, helped me out on my Impala. He's the one that said he wanted to buy it for his C10. So I'm gonna go ahead and let him get first dibs at it. If he doesn't come and pick it up, then I'll let somebody else get a crack at it. I've had like 3 or 4 people that were ready with cash in hand to come get it like immediately. They're like, yo, I'll come get it today. And sorry for me sweating and stuff. It's really hot in the garage and I haven't opened them yet, so bear with me here. Like I said though, I had a whole bunch of people hit me up. I've had over like 20 something hits and I didn't even respond to everybody because it's like as soon as I posted it, it was pretty much already spoken for. So I'm happy that, you know, like the engine and transmission shouldn't sit here. I'm hoping that it doesn't sit here at all, but it shouldn't sit here more than a few days, if that, you know what I mean? If we get it out today, then it'll sit here until the homie comes to pick it up. And then, you know what I'm saying, we'll load it up in this truck and it'll be gone. And then Monte Carlo will be sitting here with no motor in it. But at least we'll be able to have the car broken down and ready to get the rest of everything done so that next season it's ready to go and it's a car that we could hop in and drive. I mean, theoretically, we could drive it in the wintertime because it don't have no rims on it. It's not painted, whatever, you know what I'm saying? So I'm not really worried too much about salt and grime and dirt and all that kind of stuff. Messing up the wheels and tires and stuff like that. But anyways, man, like I said, I'm not going to talk too much. Go ahead, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and let's get into the video. All right, y'all. Dash pulled up. He's over there getting the nose.
Part of an hour.
So we pretty much almost got the nose off. Before you pull it off, bro, let's move some of this stuff so it don't fall on you.
You got repaired anyway.
Well, I mean, so it don't fall on you. There's a bee right by you. All right. But yeah, anyway, Dash came through to come help me out, pull this motor out. We pretty much almost got, I ain't gonna say that. I'm not gonna say we almost got everything done, but we got a lot done already. The nose is about ready to come off because we're taking the whole thing, the core support, all that stuff off. It's got to come off anyway because I'm going to paint and do whatever I got to do, powder coat, paint, do whatever needs to be done. And also, too, I don't like to dip motors. You know what I'm saying? Like, I like to pull them straight out if I can. And that's this is one of those situations to be able to pull the motor straight out. Now, the Impala, I might have to dip the motor if I go that direction, but we're gonna go ahead and pull it straight out. And then yeah, so I gotta pull the nose off anyway because it needs to be repaired, so it won't go back on the car until we're all painted up and ready to go. But let me go ahead and cut this camera off so I can help Dash out.
Keep it rolling.
Oh, you want me to keep rolling? All right, go ahead. So Dash got the nose off and now we can keep moving. So let me think here. I got the headers already done. We got to go up under the car, take the transmission mount off, the drive shaft, we got to take that out. We got to unhook a few other things. I already got the coolant sensor and all that stuff disconnected. I'm about to disconnect this alternator, this fuel line down here, the starter, and then I think that is just about it as far as what's connected to the car. And then after that, you know what I'm saying, we could take this carburetor off, put the plate on there, and then we'll be able to slide this out. But I'm gonna go ahead and start getting this core support and everything off of here, drain these fluids, and then yeah, we'll be
You still have the change, right?
ready to go.
Leave the car.
because Daddy's taking everything out of here because the motor sold to somebody. So we gotta put the one behind you in there. But yeah, get away from that motor though. I don't need, that stuff is not bolted down. But anyways, we got a whole family affair right here, you know what I'm saying? We're getting everything pulled out. We got the radiator out. Obviously the nose and all that stuff is out. We just have to now pull the core support out, which I think there's only a couple of bolts that we got to do that, and that'll come out, and the motor will be ready to come out. I think I almost got everything disconnected on the motor. We just got to lift the car up, get to whatever's on the transmission, and we're good. And this thing will be out within, what you say, next hour maybe? So it's been an hour. It's probably going to be another hour. So a couple hours, this thing will be out of here. Y'all, so we got everything disconnected.
We think we have everything disconnected.
We think we got everything disconnected. Transmission is loosened up. Drive shaft is still in there. It'll probably just fall out. But I guess we'll see in a second here if we got everything disconnected. I'm hoping that this thing doesn't get snagged on the header. Might have to take these spark plugs out, because I don't know how much we're gonna have, you know. But yeah, so I think we got everything all good to go, man. This motor about to come out. I'm about to just drop it right here, sit it right here, and hopefully the homie can come pick it up and we'll be good to go. But I'm gonna set the camera down so we can get back to work. It's been less than 2 hours. We're coming up right on 2 hours, so we kind of did this pretty quickly. Thank God for Dash, man, because I was gonna do it myself, and I was just like, dang, like if I had to do this myself, it would have took so much longer. But we getting there, man, we getting there. So let me put the camera down and help Dash with this so that we could pull this thing out of here. Y'all, man, thanks to this man, I can't thank you enough, bro. He always coming through for me, man. I just told him, like, yo, like, I was thinking about it. I'm like, man, what if I had to do this myself? I don't know if I don't know. But yeah, so anyways, man, we got the motor out. We tore up a couple spark plugs in the process, but it's all good. The motor is out of the car, as you can see. So now we just gotta clean everything up, man. So I gotta get some more absorber. That's what this pink stuff is. My absorber ran out, so I'm gonna clean it up, and then you know, we'll get up under here, start taking the wheel wells out, the fenders and all that stuff off, so we can get to the frame, clean the frame up, go all the way back, take the exhaust out, probably just cut it out. I don't know, we'll figure it out when we get there. And then we're gonna clean the firewall up and clean everything up, make it look all nice and presentable, and then we gotta just source the transmission and we should be good to go, y'all. So I mean,
The drive shaft from the junkyard.
and the drive shaft too. Dash at like H3
Hummer, I believe.
H3 Hummer, and there's 2 of them in the junkyard, so we might go get those or whatever, or get that, you know what I'm saying. And then, you know, we need some new motor mounts, fuel line, all that kind of stuff. So I'm definitely taking my time. I'm not gonna rush nothing. You know what I'm saying? This was the biggest part. Like I said, the motor's pretty much already spoken for, so we'll need to get that off of there or out of here. I don't want to sit here too long. And then we'll just start rebuilding, man. Tearing down to rebuild. Tearing down to rebuild. So, yeah, y'all. There it is. All right, y'all. The Monte Carlo is completely stripped down, man. I cleaned up all the mess. Had to go get some more oil absorber. Now I just gotta, like, you know, wash it down with the hose, scrub it so that I really get everything off. And then after that, I'll go ahead and start tearing these headers out. And what else gotta come out of here? Yeah, I think just the header. Oh, headers, motor mounts. Take all that stuff out and off of here. And then I think I'm gonna start trying to get the inner fender wells out, and then I'll start working on the fenders. We're completely tearing the Monte Carlo down so we can build back up. So pretty much, like I said, got the motor out. Shout out to Dash. He came through in a big way, helped me out. I got to take him his engine hoist back. And yeah, after that, man, we get right back to work building this thing back up, man. We got to do paint the frame. I was debating to take the frame out or leave the frame in. And due to time constraints and really, you know what I'm saying, just being lazy and not really feeling like taking the whole frame out, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna just clean it up the best that I can. Also, too, the underside of this car is not that bad. It's already been undercoated before. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna clean it real good and then re-undercoat it just to make it look a lot better. And then I'm gonna spray the frame chassis black. I was contemplating on doing the frame this color, which I thought would have been real slick, but realistically, unless you get up under there and you lay under there, you're not gonna be able to see it, and it would get dirty all the time. And I'm not gonna, you know what I'm saying, scrub my frame every single time, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is not a show car, it's gonna be driven, like, especially when we get this motor in there, a brand new transmission. Everything in here is gonna be brand new. So it doesn't really make sense to, you know what I'm saying, coat the frame that color if it's just gonna get dirty all the time. And I'm not really big on, like, I hardly even clean my rims like that. So I'm definitely not getting up under there scrubbing the frame every single time we gotta wash the car. Like, that's not gonna happen. And so I thought long and hard about it. I'm gonna just do the body bushings just like how I did the Elko, just one at a time. And then, you know, like I said, paint the frame, coat the frame, and it'll be good to go. And if I'm not gonna coat or take the body off the frame of the Elko, then why would I do it with this car? You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. Like I said, man, we got everything together. I'm gonna start taking more stuff apart, and then we build back up. The homie Jared came and picked that motor up, like literally like right away. Like, Dash and I had it out one day, he came to get it the next, it was gone. So I posted it one day. The next day, I posted it one day, and literally it was spoken for within a couple minutes. And then the next day, Dash and I took the motor out of the car, and then the next day, the homie Jared came through and picked it up. I also sold the hood to the car. So I posted the hood the same day too. And it was already spoken for, you know, I wasn't expecting, you know, somebody to buy the hood so quick, but somebody bought the hood, and, you know what I'm saying, shout out to the kid that bought it, because he recognized me, or at least recognized the Elko. And yeah, you know what I'm saying, he could put it to good use, because I guess his messed up or something like that. As you guys know, I didn't want to run the hood because, you know, it had dents in it, and I'm going with a cowl hood. So anyways, man, yeah, we're moving on to Monte Carlo. She's torn down. She's almost to the point where she's down to be built right back up. You know what I'm saying? We got, you know, painting body up next, and just cleaning everything up. And then after we clean everything up, we source the transmission, Holley Terminator X, and this is going in the car. My goal is to get this thing done before November, because I bought this car last November, and the turnaround time would be a year or less. That's my goal, to build a whole car. Like I said, man, everything is or has been or will be touched on this car. And you know, for me, it's a testament to me and my skill level if I can do it. I'm not saying that I'm going to do it, but that's my goal. If I'm able to achieve it, great. That would be dope. But the fact of the matter is, man, like, and I don't even touch this car every day either. You know what I'm saying? You guys know that I've been working on my, Elco crazy, but to be able to do interior myself, wire the whole car myself, paint and body myself, you know what I'm saying? Like, my dad has helped me build the motor. Dash helped me take the motor out. When the car first came home, Dash did a lot of work for the car when it first came home to get it running properly. In order to get it to my house, he welded it in the floor. He did the epoxy the floors for me. You know what I'm saying? He did a whole lot of stuff for this car when it first came home. And, you know what I'm saying, like, for us to be able to get this thing done within a year is like crazy, crazy fast. You know what I'm saying? Shops don't even do that. Some shops don't even, you know what I'm saying, like get a car done in a year. And I'm not talking about the custom fabrication where everything is custom fabbed up. You got custom metal work. Everything is hand work. You don't have a lot of body filler because, you know what I'm saying, they're experts at working metal and all this kind of stuff and massaging it. Those shops, cool. It takes that time to build a nice, solid car. I'm talking about your Joe Schmo mechanic that just shooting a car. Like, they be having cars sitting in paint jail for a year or two. It's like, for what, man? Like, I built a whole entire car. Like I said, that's my goal. I don't know if that's going to happen, but it is what it is, man. But the motor is out of there. And I have so much room and so much space to be able to, work now. So anyways, man, yeah. I don't even think we still have a name for the car. You know what I'm saying? Jump down in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think the name should be. I mean, obviously it would be the wife's decision ultimately, but yeah, big hole in there. All right, guys, coolers, that's gonna be it for this video, man. I hope y'all enjoyed it. Huge shout out to Dash for coming through, helping me pull the motor and getting it done. We got it done really, really quickly. And there was really no downtime in the motor getting out of here. So, you know what I'm saying? Huge shout out to Dash, huge shout out to Jared for, you know what I'm saying, basically making this seamless, because one of the reasons why I was kind of hesitant to pull the motor too was because I didn't want it just sitting in the garage cluttering up space. And as you guys know, I'm not a huge fan of clutter. Like, I like to have free working space and free working area and stuff like that. And sometimes that's not always achievable because I have parts laying around. I have, you know what I'm saying, things that need to be taken care of, and I'm not always able to get to it right away. So when I am able to get to it, I like to get things out the way. I like to clear out space so that everything is copacetic. I'm not tripping over stuff. I'm not stepping on stuff, breaking stuff. I'm not losing stuff. You know what I'm saying? There's a whole host of things that, you know what I'm saying, like, happen when there's things everywhere. So huge shout out to them. And now we are on to our next phase of the Monte Carlo. We can start tearing it down even further, meaning taking the inner fender wells out, taking the fenders off, cleaning up the frame, cleaning up the underside of the car, running the fuel lines, a whole lot of things that I could take care of now a lot easier now that the motor's gone, because I'm working from basically the firewall back instead of the nose all the way back up under a motor and all that kind of stuff. It's easier to work on a car and under a car when there's no motor or transmission in it. So we'll probably lift up the car, drop the fuel tank, probably scrub the underside, clean the underside real good. Like I said, run the fuel lines, paint and coat the frame, and then we'll start painting on the inside of the fenders, the firewall, and then we'll basically do the inner fender wells, which I'll probably have my wife help with that because she did ask what she could help with, and I think I want her to give it a try with the inner fender wells and see what happens. And then, yeah, we're gonna clean up the firewall. We gotta get the pass-through for the wires, the bulkhead for the wires for the Terminator X, and you know what I'm saying? So we're gonna put those in the center. And then, yeah, man, I mean, after all that stuff is together, we can go ahead and put the motor in the car, transmission motor, whatever. And you know what I'm saying? Like, she'll be back together. And then we can start working on painting body. And then she's a complete car, you know what I mean? Just like that. I don't know how long it's going to take me to do it. Like I said, I'm shooting for a year, but we'll see, man. But I appreciate y'all rocking with me. Huge shout out to Dash. Thank you, bro. I appreciate it. Jared, huge shout out to you for, you know what I'm saying, like coming to get this motor so quickly. It helps me out tremendously because now I have a lot of space to maneuver, work, and, you know what I'm saying, get things done. So anyways, man, go ahead, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. And without further ado, always remember, work hard so you live free.